Yo! Video games.
There's no one playing Vagrant Story? What the fuck?
Oh,
How the hell is no one playing Vagrant
I
Story?
remember this game was always kind of dark, like just the colors, the color schemes.
It's brown.
We'll
It's all
see.
brown.
It's very brown.
It's a brown-ass game. It was foretelling the future of HD consoles.
The future is brown. The future is brown.
The future is forsaken? The future is forsaken?
Squaresoft.
I think the intro plays when you start the game up, right?
Fuck if I remember.
This too could fuck you up in
PDR?
DDR. Cool. Wow. Yeah, this was at the very end of the PlayStation life.
Yep.
And you can notice that by the cinematics are pretty fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, the CG's like way higher quality than like the early CG
Oh
shit.
yeah, like in Resident Evil 2.
PlayStation lasted a good like 5 years. 6 years.
Yeah, it was a 5-year console.
Damn.
Got a good 5 years out of the PlayStation. The first year was kind of ass, but well, you know, a lot of games were ass in '95.
Yeah. Damn, look how high resolution this goddamn
Yeah.
menu is. Jesus Christ, man.
It was gorgeous. Wrong.
Yeah, sorry it cuts out every time the resolution changes, but the PlayStation goes through a variety of different resolutions. It's really weird. There's no way to stop that. It's funny.
I remember I played this a little bit, and you could like power up everything. Like,
Yes.
each individual piece of armor.
Blade
Like-
of the weapon.
Yeah, like your
the
elbow
hilt.
pad,
Yeah.
your fucking chest armor, all this kind of crazy
Duke
stuff.
Barbadora's Manor. So the game that was made before this by Square from the Ivalice team was Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah,
And then they made this, which is I think still also in Ivalice.
this is an Ivalice. I believe this
We're
is
playing
an
this
Ivalice
on original
title.
hardware.
I mean, this looks like a PS1 version.
No, this is not an emulator. This is a we play all our console games on original hardware through RGB SCART cables and a FrameMeister to make it look as good as possible.
This basically, this looks like a PS1 version of Final Fantasy 12.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of traitorous shitheads in Ivalice. It's most of the story.
It holds up pretty good, like getting that close.
Not bad.
You ever
Look at this
seen-
shot. Look how good this is.
You ever see
dead guy right there?
Squall when they have up close?
Oh,
You're
it's
the
rough.
most handsome man ever.
Shit, is this the guy? Is this not the guy who did Nier Automata's character designs?
I think so. Does anyone have the handsome man emote? I've seen it. I have seen it. It exists. Someone has like the handsome man emote from Final Fantasy VIII meme. If anyone has it, throw that shit up so Kenny can see it. You're a handsome guy.
And these characters are all handsome as shit.
Delita did nothing wrong.
There it is. There's the handsome man.
No, that's not it. You know what it is.
Wow. Fuck.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not seeing it. It's the goofy ass looking squall face from FF8. There it is! Bronte has it. What is it? It's
Ruby.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah, it's from Runeby's stream.
Oh, Ruby? That's hers?
Whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Runeby's because she was playing Final Fantasy VIII, and that was like a big joke that night because they say in the game Squall's the handsomest man here, and they show a close up of that pixelated like face. And you're like, Squall, you're so handsome.
If they showed that face, it'd be like, oh yeah, that's true. Ruby. I don't know what the speedrun is this.
Oh, Vagrant Story speedrun? Well, once you see it done fast, it's like... whole point is to skip shit.
This looks great. I remember I wanted to play this. I played it a little bit. I don't know why I didn't finish it.
It's tough as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
This game is hard as shit.
These ones aren't stupid. I'm gonna speed run the fuck out of Zombie Revenge. My fucking prime.
First, you have to beat it.
I beat it. I beat it all.
Who whacked you in the arm?
Wow.
Okay, yes. Okay, I get it. You guys are fucking me up. I don't even know the buttons yet, and you're all fucking me up. There we go. Okay, how about I attack his goddamn face? Ugh!
Wow,
Yeah,
I
so
like
got
the
his
battle
arm.
system.
Yeah. You disable their arms and shit.
The battle system is
The
awesome.
risk system. I remember this. Yeah, the risk reward system.
Damn.
I feel like I'm playing Fallout with like this whole like target the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve had like a big grid, like a sphere that surrounds your character and you shoot through the sphere.
After this, my choice, and I'm gonna go MK.
Okay, trilogy.
Yeah.
Look through there and see if I got it. Might need to put that on disc.
Okay. The coolest thing about MK Trilogy was when you put it in your car, it was a soundtrack.
Vagrant V, thank you.
That was one of the neatest little options about that game. Wow.
Is it in there?
Yep.
Game's art design is just amazing. Look at this. Look at
Yeah.
every single shot in this game. The camera placement. It's friggin' great.
I remember, like, they were saying if you played this on the PS2, it got a bit like an up-res, or
Yeah.
it looked a little bit better
A little bit better.
because it was designed for it.
You know, yeah, we were just someone says, do you know that Vagrant Story exists in the same universe as Final Fantasy XII? We were just talking about that, how it's called Ivalice, the world of Ivalice. The
That's
same thing as
cool.
FF12, the same thing as Final Fantasy Tactics. They're all in the same world.
Nice. Because that's what always the Final Fantasies were always,
Separate.
yeah.
Unrelated.
That and the Twisted Metal, too. Nice.
Well, it was like this one director. He always had his games in this
Style.
universe. Yeah, new style in the universe. And then he had a mental breakdown during 12's development and had to leave. Matsuno.
That kid is skinny as fuck.
Yeah, they're all the Matsuno games.
And now the Ivalice style is carried on through the artist. Yoshida?
Yeah, I want to say. Yeah.
Akihiko Yoshida, something like
Yeah.
that. Chat room will tell us who it is.
Guided art for this game now, and Tactics now does use UI for 14.
Yes. I got nothing. Someone will know. What a cool opening.
Honestly, I can't tell if that's a girl or a boy.
Yeah, it's a
all
guy.
good.
It's an effeminate dude.
Whatever you want it to be. Yeah, this is a 12x12 game. Oh, fuck. Got a mace?
Diamante.
Bam.
End of the PlayStation. Games were looking pretty good, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know that native, right? You push start above the character and you go to Mortal Kombat 1 versions. Imagine if they made Final Fantasy VII like this.
Yeah, the risk breaker, that's what you're called. Giant fucking dragon!
Yeah.
This game's so cool. Right, here's where it gets hard.
Chameleon? There was a way to do that, I forgot. Yeah, you can see the guy's ass cheeks. Damn.
Yeah, he's got assless chaps.
Mm-hmm.
Part of his...
Komodo.
I
This is the
cosplayed him.
tactic
I cosplayed
composer.
as him and had to do some assless chaps.
Vagrant had
Instagram.
some good ass music.
If you guys want to see it. I committed to that shit. It was cold.
Got a
too.
goddamn like thing in his eye. Alright. I'm in range. Getsuga game, thank you.
Thank you, dude. Damn.
969. I can't remember why you would ever take away your weapon. There's like a lot of nuances to this battle system that are hard to understand.
Yep. It is absolutely the fucking Nier Automata character designer.
Holy
Same guy?
shit, no wonder.
Yeah. Sakaguchi!
Sakaguchi!
See the assless chaps? I had that in my cosplay.
You know what game actually
You heal
looked...
faster without it.
It's sort of
Run
actually
faster.
played like this too. You might remember it was called The Last Story on the Wii.
I know of the game.
Sakaguchi's like last console game.
Yeah.
Had a pretty similar like... It wasn't the same character design, but it had like the same like men with chaps and shit. Yeah, Matsuno. He was doing 12 and had the nervous breakdown. I firmly believe a lot of Square's problems came when they lost Sakaguchi.
Yeah.
Because he was a producer for most of all their output, all the way up to...
Same thing with Inafune.
Yeah, all the way up
Or
to
was
the
it
early 2000s.
Sakaguchi or Inafune that was gone during 8. That made it a different game.
Prankster, thank you to Inafune was of Capcom. Sakaguchi was like the creator of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well then Sakaguchi was missing during 8. They had him during
He was
another
around.
game.
I think
he was
he's
around,
I think he's still credited.
but he didn't have his hand in it, and that's
Yeah.
why it is so different, and that's why people don't like it so much.
He's a big hand in
I
nine.
don't think really that because he wasn't involved. Sakaguchi wasn't really involved in any of the stories of the games.
No, but he...
After like the very early ones.
Yeah, after the earlier ones. But I mean, he made the thing is he made sure
Make Benny and Luna get puppies. Thank you.
I remember this part.
Luna's spade, so that ain't gonna happen, buddy.
Yeah, that gonna Thank you.
He has tried, though.
But yeah, like the thing is, though, as a producer, he made sure the games were done. And when he left the company, games suddenly stopped getting done.
Yeah.
Although I think there's other reasons for that
He's like,
too.
finish the game.
Well, here's a crazy thing I found out, Max. And this is sort of like a more broad, like workforce thing in general. Monolith Soft is famous for enforcing a no overtime policy. So they basically do not
Treat their employees well.
they do not let their employees do overtime.
Which is very rare in Japan.
Right. Yet their productivity is actually exceeding almost every other developer of those style of games.
Who knew?
So it kind of, and there's a whole article on BBC about this too, that Japan has the worst productivity, one of the worst productivities of a first world country, but they have the longest work hours.
Which doesn't make any sense, right? It's almost like the people are being overworked and they can't get shit done.
Right.
Sakaguchi.
So to me, it all kind of like starts to come around. Like, you know what? Working yourself to death on a project is not going to make it better. I mean, really, when you work... Let me tell you something. Those last 2-3 hours of my 12-hour, 13-hour Xenoblade stream were rough at the end. Like, I was not doing well. I was, like, getting, like, annoyed. I was not just playing the game was
Playing
not,
a video game, you're exhausted. And
yeah, and I'm
annoyed.
like, after so long, I'm just like, I'm not doing well. I'm not enjoying it as much. So it's like, when you're actually working, how do you think your work output's going to be? Your productivity, you know, how good are you going to be at your job when you're fucking overworked?
Oh wait, I just realized I was supposed to fucking move the boxes, and I fucked them up.
Oh yeah, it's like a puzzle.
I was like, what the hell? I'm like, how do I get up here? And there was boxes here before. Maybe they never come back? Oh, well, there you go.
Like you pick them up or something, or stack them. Stacking, blocking!
No, don't hit it, you fucko! God damn it, I want you to put the sword away. Idiot. Striken, bliken.
I'm on Chapter 4, Game Wiz. I haven't got to play this weekend because I've been here. I want to play it. I want to play more. I feel about Octopath Traveler. It looks neat, but I have no fucking patience for turn-based anymore.
Me neither. What stopped me from playing turn-based was, like, later on I started, like, playing games and, like, working and all this stuff.
You
so,
forget where you are in the game.
Yeah, you'd forget where you are.
Yeah, I know.
You'd play late, and turn-based would be not as action-y for me, so it would make me fall asleep.
That whole thing would have... That whole scenario, I mean, it wasn't, like, bad, but I had to play other things in between. Happened to me twice with Chrono Trigger. I played Chrono Trigger on the DS for, like, a good, like, 8 to 9 hours, and then just... Whenever I came back to it, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and where to go and stuff, and I was just like, whatever. And then it happened again when I was playing it on stream back in 2015. I kind of lost interest as I just, like, when I came back to it again, I was like, oh shit, where am I? And where do I... I don't know what's going on. People would tell me that I was, like, kind of just losing interest.
Yeah, it happened a lot in college, right? That's what
Yeah.
happened to me a lot.
And you know what? You know when that didn't happen to me? When I was when JRPGs, like, when I loved JRPGs, was in high school.
Yeah.
And, like, when you got back from high school, the first thing you fucking did was play the game.
Exactly. You'd go in
Go
there.
back and play the game.
But then later on, you got a little bit older, you got work, you got a couple things, and, like, there was some games that were cool, but the turn-based...
There's these long-ass games with, like, grindy-ass battle systems.
Yeah.
Becomes difficult.
Yeah. There's certain games, you have, like, these action games, and you go in there and just start doing shit and whacking shit. Yeah, you can beat it.
And here's the other thing, guys. Like, if you want to, like, get into, like, who works harder, who works harder. In life, let me tell you the greatest thing you'll ever learn. It's a lesson from fucking DuckTales.
There you go.
Work smarter, not harder. You can work real fucking hard at a job your whole life and get nowhere with it. But you work smarter, then you're going to find success.
Yep.
Every successful company came from someone learning how to do something smarter.
I love it how they have to account for the speech bubbles like it's a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
They actually, the screen space and the speech bubble occupation is actually considered with all the shots. So
yeah, I wonder if
where
they're like actual polygons rendered in, like put in or something, maybe.
it definitely is a texture. Damn, there was some depth of field shit going on there. You see that? That guy was in focus and the guy in front of the camera was not in focus. It looked crazy. That's PlayStation 1 and there's like depth of field going on.
Although I did have fun with that new Switch RPG game that's coming out. The one that's like supposed to look like a classic RPG.
Octopath Traveler?
Yeah,
Oh, the demo.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks neat. I have no goddamn patience for anything like that again.
See, that might be my thing. I might beat a couple of stories with a couple of characters, and that's about it. But yeah, it was fun. It was interesting. I love the art
80%
style.
chance.
This battle system I can get used to. I think this battle system.
Isn't there a way to
cooler.
change shit?
Trust me, when it gets further in, it starts getting real fucking complicated.
It's very complicated. Like, you actually you need, like, a fucking guide.
Yeah. The guide was, like, fucking valuable for this game.
I'm wondering if I'm missing something very early on, because I really can't do much except just, like, whack them.
Whack it.
I don't even know how to block.
Yeah. Well, they're saying, like, you put away your weapon and you put your weapon. Semi-turn-based, yeah. Hey, you know, it's funny, Pokemon was turn-based.
Yeah, I don't play Pokemon. I cannot play Pokemon.
I can't stand Pokemon. It's like the same thing over and over and over.
Well, yeah, well, basically, like every version. Oh, Sun and Moon, same thing. But I don't know. I played the fuck out of it, like, because I wanted to see what all the hubbub was about. So I played.
Yo,
I didn't really play the
Domazen,
fuck
thank
out
you,
of it.
dude.
I played like Blue.
I played one. I played Blue. I
Yeah.
got to the end, got like level a bunch of shit up really
Yeah.
high, had a really good team, and then I never wanted to do anything ever again after that.
Yeah, I think I played Blue and then maybe one after that.
Oh, so it's like a
Oh, it's an item box.
item box, yeah.
I guess you can only have so much, like, weight on you or something like that. Very atmospheric, man. Like, holy hell, this is a PS1 game, and it's just atmospheric as hell. Let's go jump on this thing.
Silver or gold.
I'm kind of interested in digging into Final Fantasy 12 when I'm done with all the other shit.
I think, like, I might actually like. The thing is about it is just I didn't like how it was just 4 dudes.
It's 15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Yeah. 12 is like an off. The thing you might not like about Simmons is that it's very MMO-y.
So Xenoblade.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, here's the thing. I like roaming around big.
Then you are going to
Colorful
fucking
worlds.
love FF15. Like, no shit.
No,
you're
I
gonna
mean I like
love it.
15. The only thing is I don't like about 15 is that I don't necessarily like as much of the world that as I've played on and I've played with, like, seen
12
like
is all
Mike go
that.
through and shit. It's like not all like 15's world is all that like it is and it isn't. Like there's I don't know. Like I'm waiting for 15 on PC is basically what I'm saying here.
Yeah, just wait. Just that.
I'm just
that's
gonna
what I
wait for the
did.
PC version.
Like I played like a good chunk of the game, but I didn't like get
because
super
I know
far.
at the halfway point it goes completely corridor linear, and that's what I'm kind of like. Oh, I don't know. Like everyone tells me, yeah, it gets really bad after chapter 8 or something, and then like it literally becomes a corridor and you don't get to explore anymore.
I think they've
like,
changed a lot of that.
I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Fuck, that's right. There's traps everywhere.
Yeah.
God damn it.
No, but I'm like,
in,
I'm
Simmons'
kind of excited
search
just to
history.
see that in 15. It's just I like big open worlds. I like exploring stuff and kind of like creating your own adventure. And if a world is super well designed and they have lots of little nooks and crannies, Easter eggs, and little shit in there, you know, that's what makes. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I think you'll like playing FF15 a lot.
Yeah.
Like especially when it's going to look amazing on the PC version. Like, and like people say they don't like the combat of FF15. That if you boil it down, the combat isn't hard. Like, I get it, but man, like doing shit with your team in that game is super fucking fun.
Yeah, I thought the combat was good, and
I mean,
I liked it.
You watched me play it a bit.
I
You were
played
like,
it.
You
I
did
played
play
a bunch of it too. Like I enjoy the combat more being like that than turn.
The biggest shittiest part about it is that you couldn't like control your other teammates and what to do.
Yeah.
But now that you're
now
able
it's
to.
going to happen. So I'm
So,
like, yeah.
No shit. From what they keep showing about their patching FF15's combat system into, it honestly looks like what they're planning on doing with FF7 Remake, where you can control every character.
Yeah.
And then you can do
Damn.
one thing with each one and team up and shit like that. I'm like, wow, they're pretty much doing FF7 Remake stuff. Okay, so what do I do here, chat? Do I just keep whacking at them? Am I missing mechanics of the game or some shit? 82%. 92. Shit, that was 82% chance. I'll take it. Grr. Okay, so I just need to fuck up the box. Very hard puzzles. Very challenging. Damn, fuck. Crushed that shit out of him.
Unbalanced. If you do all the side quests before leaving, the said sandbox part becomes easy as hell. Yeah, I can see that being like a thing, but whatever.
For what game?
15, like, if you do all the side quests and shit before you get to the part where it goes completely linear, like, it makes the whole second half of the game a cakewalk. And I've seen the ending, and I'm like, I'm very whatever about, like, the story and characters of 15. I just want to, like, roam around.
Yeah, I was really interested with it. I mean, it felt like an obvious open world game, but it felt like a fun one. Like, and yeah, so did it. Well, it fell to like the usual open world trope that I have, that I just lose interest eventually.
Yeah.
So the same thing happened with not Hyrule Warriors, Breath of the Wild, and the same thing happened with FF15, where I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait.
Breath of the Wild's good, but I really feel like they could have done a lot. And I was thinking about, you know what I think is the thing that bugs me? Why I kind of like. I always say, like, there's not enough tangible things in Breath of the Wild. There's not enough tangible things to explore. You know what it is? There's not enough enemy variety.
And there's not enough reward for doing it.
Yeah, there's not enough reward. There's not enough enemy variety. And there's a couple unique enemies, and there's some really good parts of unique enemies, but the vast majority of that world, you're just fighting the same, like, bokoblins and lizards.
That's what I felt. And I'm like, wow, is it... the biggest part of the game that was actually detrimental to me was that I ran into Ganon's castle with fucking nothing but a pot lid and a stick, and eventually got to, like, Ganon.
Yeah.
I literally killed everything all the way up there at level nothing in Zelda, and it kind of, like... I was loving the fuck out of it, right? I was having a ton of fun. But the enemies, like, that were really tough, like the big, beast guys, the Lionels. Yeah, I killed all those big-ass Lionels on my way up there, and then I found nothing else in the game to be better than that.
Yeah.
Like, everything else in the game was just less interesting versions of that shit.
And the Lionels were a really great enemy.
Until it was the same thing over.
Until you realize every Lionel is the same, and then actually fighting the Lionels and just getting good at dodging and whacking them.
Yep. And that was it. I had no information when I ran across my first Lionel, was that... And my stick was breaking so fast that I couldn't kill him, but I learned that, if you do this certain parry, if
you ride them,
if you ride them and whack them, your
riding,
durability does not go down.
Yeah, it does nothing.
Nice.
So I literally rode that mechanic all the way to Ganon at, pot lid and a stick.
Yeah.
And I got a ton of great gear and weapons that I would fuck around with the rest of the game, and then I eventually just lost interest in the rest of the game because it was just the same thing over and over and over again. So it's like, I'm done.
Yeah, and like they had like the fighting challenge rooms or whatever, the shrines, battle shrines, and all it is the same fucking robot enemy. It is the same robot enemy if it's easy, normal, or hard combat shrines. It's the same little fucking turret spider crab thing. It just sometimes it's 2 arms, sometimes it's 3, and it's like the enemy variety in that, because the combat in that game is ass at the end of the day. Like breaking it down,
it was a perfect 10.
No,
from so many places.
Like, the combat in that game is actually kind of crap. And there's not enough enemy variety to make it interesting. That was the problem. Like, I just thought
Seventh Heaven. Cute.
Yeah.
Shoot some motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
And that's I think what's doing it for me, like, say, with Xenoblade 2 and all the other Xenoblades, is all these unique monsters for the area you're in.
Kenny, you want the next choice?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting MK.
So that's what.
Well, let's see you shoot something.
Yeah.
It's really nice when you go way off a beaten path somewhere, and then you find some weird, crazy fucking sea monster in this lake somewhere way off in the distance thing, and it's unique to that area, and that makes that is its own reward in a way.
There you go.
Breath of the Wild's a lot of fun to play. I played a lot. I put a lot of hours into the game, and I enjoyed all of it. But there's issues with the game that most people are willing to overlook because of the name. Dead Wolf.
Jesus.
Wolf got fucked.
Damn. Good weapon.
Which game do I think will win Game of the Year? I don't care.
That's cool.
At the Game Awards?
Yeah.
It's hard to care.
I don't know, and
I'm not really into the Game Awards for who wins. I'm into the Game Awards for who,
Yeah.
what they're going to show.
Yeah.
Get one more box. Whatever. Yeah, same here. So I don't give a fuck what game wins. Game my heart wins.
Oh.
I mean, once you learn how to kill the same
God damn
basic
it.
amount of enemies, that game is just, like, over. It doesn't take that long, really. Like, I hate the fact that in Breath of the Wild, you'll go by it on a beach, or a snowy mountainside, you know, or a dense forest, or a vast desert, and what do? You come across the same fucking skull stone hill with a, you know, outset of moblins just sitting around outside, and then a group of them come out from inside it. Like, it's the same fucking base camp everywhere, like copy-paste. Magnus!
Thank you, Magnus.
Thank you, dude.
Like, I kind of hated that about the Zelda open world design, is that,
I'm going to get those boxes over here.
another group of moblins in the same exact fucking cave.
There was a box up here, but how would I get
Well,
it?
that's everybody's issue with beat Breath of the Wild. It's fucking just weapon breaking.
Unless you can carry the...
Yeah, I was trying to like grab it in some way, and I don't think I could. It's funny, there's like already a bunch of puzzle shit in this game, right?
Oh yeah.
Can you pull it?
No, I don't know if I can.
Pull it.
Can't even. If I push forward towards it, he like mounts it.
So there's like no grab, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be.
Durability plus repeating enemies equals the worst. Also, no dungeons.
Yeah, no dungeons in the game.
Dungeons, and to me, Zelda was about finding and exploring. Oh,
Well,
man,
there's dungeons, but they're
shield.
like you know the guardians are the dungeons, right?
Yeah, little shrines, yeah.
Well, not the shrines, but like the big fucking.
Oh, yeah, and they're just big shrines.
Oh, okay.
You get inside one, and it's just...
Oh, there we go.
And it's just a big brown room, or it's just a big brown shrine. And it's like, oh.
There we go.
That's when I get to the first boss.
I mean, I know it was a repetitive formula for Zelda, but it always, you go in here. But to me, that was just awesome. Going to a dungeon and finding, oh shit, I found this awesome shield. Hey, well, this is the cool shield now. Hey, I found the boomerang. And I thought that was pretty cool. But, it's like, I think they wanted to get away from that. Especially some of the other Zeldas, like the one on the 3DS. Like, literally, you would rent weapons.
Yeah.
And then you rent it, and then you would buy it, and they literally turned it into Animal Crossing. I don't know. I just liked going around in these jungle, dungeons and getting a reward. The
way I look at it is like, okay, so they've learned... Zelda teams learned how to make a really big overworld. Great. Now, go back and apply all the rest of the Zelda shit to that overworld. Like, it's cool that you can go anywhere, like, after you get off the plateau in Zelda, but at the same time, it's also like, wow, I can go anywhere, and I'm never going to find anything that's going to get me excited to come back to an area, or get excited, or see sort of like some environmental puzzle I can't solve yet, and then I get something later and get that aha moment, I'm going to come back with this thing, and... Now I can get over here because I have this thing now.
Maybe you have to break one and then you can carry the other one?
Let's see if I can.
I love it. No, I never hated Nintendo. I love Nintendo.
No, we don't hate Nintendo. We just don't like to lick their butthole all the time.
Yeah.
Like hardcore Nintendo fanboys do. Everything they do is amazing, but unfortunately we're not a fanboy for anything except the Dreamcast.
Oh yeah. I'm fucking fanboy.
And maybe the Saturn.
Maybe the Saturn.
Yeah, you guys are Saturn. I'm a Dreamcast hooker. And that's so funny. Like, I never thought I would be a Sega fanboy until the Dreamcast, because I was always Super Nintendo.
Huh.
And then Dreamcast came along, and
Like on a hook.
God damn it, I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I got Power Stone, I got Project Justice. I had all these fucking awesome games.
Well, I'm not too sure what the hell to do here. Need to like get
Well,
this box.
break the middle box.
The middle? Well, I mean, I can't like pull it down.
You can shoot one of them.
I can. How do I pull it down? This box right here is like indestructible.
Indestructible.
But how do I
Break
grab?
the wood one, grab the other one.
How do I?
Yeah, break that middle one, and then you should be able to grab the one in front of you. There you go. You should be able to grab that one. Hey,
Good idea. I didn't think I could because it wasn't directly in front of me. That one was.
I almost thought so. The same thing too.
Ah.
Oh, this is puzzly heavy.
Yeah, it is. No, we didn't play Dino Crisis yet.
Nope.
Didn't have that chance.
Let's make music together.
Ashley made it through. So the main guy's name is Ashley, and the main bad dude's name is Sydney. So it's predominantly female names for the main dudes.
Ah, but they're only predominantly female
In our
recently.
current time, yeah.
They are actually classically male names.
Yeah. It's like Jennifer, classically male name.
I don't know about that. But yes, Ashley and Sydney used to be male names. I mean, Sydney fucking Portier. Come on, people.
Come on, people.
You ever watch Gone with the Wind? The Scarlett O'Hara's in love with the guy Ashley. Yes. Yes.
If she's in love with the Coco.
Damn, more puzzles. Holy shit.
Wow.
Just shoot some bats and run puzzles. Shoot some bats, run puzzles.
Shit, this is like Final Fantasy meets Zelda. Bing Crosby.
I just need one.
There's a chest right there.
Yeah, but I think it's a...
Oh, it's an item box.
not the backs. Give me this fucking backs. I can make that jump. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, save point, we're about to get fucked. Actually, this is heal spot.
Yeah. You're in the backs? Oh, that's the item box.
Yeah.
Noel. That's a guy's name, too.
Yeah. An unsightly beast.
It's a Gorgonalock. Damn. Oh, shit.
It's like a minotaur.
Wow. It looks good. Jeez. This game looks... Yeah.
Come here. Come here.
It's out of range.
Come here. Oh, fuck me. That was some range on that. Oh my god. No, that is not hitting me. I refuse to believe it. Alright, we're about to have fucking problems. Oh god. Items. Okay. We need a lot more than 50 fucking HP, man. Oh my god, how do I escape you? What the fuck?
Same way you quit. How do I quit you?
Sector K on Breath of the Wild.
Hey.
Check it out in a second, thank you.
Thank you, dude.
You're not in fucking range, dude. 38, 68. Oh my god, I'll take a 68% chance. Fuck! Do it again. Fuck!
It's gonna take you to Dixville.
It certainly is. Wow, that range, dude.
Damn. It was like the wind from his swing.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go actual melee.
Melee?
No, melee, like hit him.
Oh, melee.
Yeah, I got hockey items. Shit.
Look at that, the Fandango. If we listened to that, we could have invested in Fandango.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whack.
Fucking shithead. Oh my god.
You're the guy who was pretending to stream UFC.
Yeah,
And he was showing off the fight. Because I remember I saw this. I'm like, man, this UFC, this game looks great. I'm like, oh shit, it's the real thing. Shit.
Oh my god.
Fuck
crit
no.
hit.
We went from Dickville.
And there's Vagrant Story. This is the Dark Souls of old Square Enix RPGs. It's fun. I mean, I would love to just like play it and get good at it, man.